Hello, beautiful people. I'm Tamara Zoner. It's Wednesday, and it's time to take 5 minutes just for you. On Wednesdays, I love to teach you or remind you of various tools that will help you along your journey. We know that even the happiest among us face challenges in life. This is part of it, right? We're not happy all of the time. True happiness comes from embracing the full experience of life. And that means all the highs and all the lows and everywhere in between, but making sure that we're open to the dance and the expansion and contraction, the expansion and contraction of life. I love to look at contraction as an opportunity. So when we have lower, more depleting, less energetic emotions, and we really just want to sit back and do this and not much else, we're kind to ourselves, we're compassionate with ourselves, and we look at it as an opportunity to rest, refresh, and renew ourselves. One of the tools that I love to use in those times of challenge, strife, and emotional struggle is EFT, Emotional Freedom Technique. Today I'm going to give you a very brief explanation about EFT, or tapping as it's often called, and then in a subsequent video I will teach you how to do it if you're not familiar with it already. For today, in our brief time together, I'll just tell you why I appreciate this tool so much and why I teach it to almost every client. Now, not every client. Why, you might ask? It's only if they're ready for it. It's only if they're ready for it. I very intuitively know which tools, I say I know, right? But I am told which tools are best for my client in any given moment. And I will just hear like, oh, EFT or tapping or the Sedona method or the work, or just tell them about expansion and contraction, whatever it is. In the moment that's right for you, I'll share about EFT, and apparently it's the right moment for you. So while I've got your attention, could you please take a second to like this video and subscribe if you haven't? It helps me reach more people like you who seek to embrace this journey and live it fully and feel and experience joy and love and fulfillment. So thank you for being here. Now, on to EFT briefly. Emotional Freedom Technique is doing what it sounds like. It is freeing you of your stored, stuck emotions. And the reason I love this process so much is because it allows us to tell our whole truth. It's not toxic positivity or glossy affirmations where we try to cover up how we feel. It is our opportunity to fully express exactly what we're feeling. Our anger, our anxiety, our fear, our loathing, our pain, our anguish, our money issues, our physical issues, our emotional issues, our upset with a friend or a loved one. We get to lay it all bare, 100% truth-telling. And then we move through several rounds of tapping on these various meridian points on our body that I'm just going to run through visually. And as we go through each round of tapping, we're accessing more of the old, stuck, stored emotion to honor it and then release it. We need to release these emotions from our body, because if we ignore, we store, right? If we ignore it, we store it. And most of us have been brought up to ignore and store our emotions. Oh, why are you crying? Only girls cry. Or don't be a sissy. Or you're so strong, you'll get through this. Never mind how you're really feeling. We get to cut through all the BS with tapping and tell our truth. And then we move through rounds of tapping where we move from our full truth to what we're tired of, and then what we want. And it's this beautiful process of honoring our emotions, accessing them, pulling them out of our bodies, and then choosing new beliefs, deciding new things, choosing to love and accept ourselves. So that's our 5 minutes. If you have used EFT in the past, I'd love to read in your comments how your experience has been. And if you haven't, stay tuned because I will be releasing another video very soon on tapping. This one will not be a short 5-minute video. It will probably be more like 15 or 20 minutes, and it will be worth it for you to learn this tool that can be your emotional processor for the long haul and to help you release cortisol, address physical issues, emotional symptoms, and everything in between. You're worth it. You deserve 5 minutes. So I hope you'll take even more than 5 minutes on the next video to tap with me. And if you're already an experienced tapper, just let me know how it's worked for you or what you like or don't like about it. It's not for everybody. And I will see you again very soon. I'm Tamara. I'm so grateful you're here. I appreciate your time and your dedication and devotion to yourself, because you loving you is what brings more love into the world, and that's what I'm here for, my friends. And I hope you are too. I'll see you again very soon. Create yourself an amazing day. You deserve it.